Hey guys, my name is Margarita, and today I have my February book haul for you guys. I have quite a few books to show. Recently I've decided that since I'm not in school anymore, I'd like to get back into my reading kick. So I probably went a little bit overboard on all the books that I have. So the first book I have is Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, and I'm super duper excited about it. It's a historical fiction novel. I heard about it from Perustopia, Reagan. Um, let's see. The next book I have is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and I went through it in about 2 days, and I liked it a lot. I love fairy tale retellings, and so this was right up my alley. Super great, loved it. So needless to say, I got the second and the third. And I'm waiting to finish the book that I'm reading now before I start on these. Super duper excited. My dad got me Scarlet for Valentine's Day. I'm so excited to read them. Next, I have The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simmons. And this is another historical fiction, and I hear that it is a romance, so I'm super excited to read about it. And it takes place in Russia, and I've never really read a book that takes place in Russia, so I'm super duper excited about that. Next, I have American Gods by Neil Gaiman, and as you can see, I'm reading it. At first, I was not so sure whether or not I liked this book, but I'm about, let's see, a little over 250 pages in, and I've finally figured out where it's starting to go, so it's captured my interest a little bit more. I have to say I have to take this in kind of small doses. I read like 50 pages, put it down for a little while, read another 50 pages, put it down for a little while. For some reason, this is not a book that I can just sink my teeth into and just go nonstop until it's over. I also bought Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I did not realize that he wrote this. It's one of my family's favorite movies, so I can't wait to read the book and see what that's all about. I also got The Art of Asking by Amanda Palmer, who some of you may or may not know is Neil Gaiman's wife. So she's my absolute all-time favorite singer, favorite artist. I love her to pieces, and this book was fabulous. I absolutely adored it. I think everybody should read it because I think you can take what she talks about in all aspects of your life. Because really her message in the end is it's okay to ask people for help. You deserve it. You're good enough. Just ask them, and you'll be surprised what people will do for you if you ask them nicely and if you have that relationship to start with. 10 out of 10 recommend. I totally recommend that. Next, I bought Alice by Christina Henry. I have also read this one. I really enjoyed it. I found the ending to be pretty anticlimactic. It's building up to this big battle in the end. And when I read how it ended, I was like, really? That's it? But I still really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. It's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and Alice and the Mad Hatter are in an asylum in the very beginning, and I thought it was really cool. I liked that concept, and it goes pretty well with Alice in Wonderland. It's pretty creepy and pretty crazy. There are some heavy themes talked about, like rape, so keep that in mind. If that's not really up your alley, don't read it. Next, I got Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Again, another recommend from Reagan from Perustopia. Super excited to start reading this, see where I fall. I've heard some people really, really love it. Some people, it just wasn't for them. I'm interested to see where I fall. It's a fantasy about an assassin, so we'll see how that goes. Next, I got The Red Queen from Philippa Gregory. It was obviously bargain books at Barnes & Noble. I'm super excited. Another historical fiction. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm excited to read it. Okay. Next on the list is In the Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. I could not find this for the life of me. I went to like 2 or 3 Barnes & Nobles, and for some reason they just did not have it. Finally, I found it. So excited to get it. Can't wait to read it. It takes place in Barcelona, and it's about this kid that picks a book, and he has to protect it, and he realizes that his life starts to mirror the book. So can't wait to read it. I'm so excited. Probably going to be next after I finish American Gods. Okay, the next 2 books I have are in a series. Again, recommended by Reagan from Perustopia, so I can't wait to read them. And they are The Wise Man's Fear and In the Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Epic fantasy. Can't wait to read it. I've had a hole in my life since I finished Game of Thrones. I needed another epic fantasy to take that place while I'm waiting for George R.R. Martin to finish the next book and for that to come out. So super excited, and they're nice and thick, so they should keep me occupied for a little while. So that's it. That's all I have for this month's haul. I'm not gonna lie, I just spent quite a bit of money on bookoutlet.com. So there will be another haul probably in a couple weeks. I have a couple other books I'm waiting to come in, so I can't wait to haul those for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.